than you were before you took any of this relief. So those are the main areas we've been helping our clients. But of course, our purpose and our mission is to help as many business owners through this process as possible. But with the incredibly high demand across the country, not only us, but accountants everywhere aren't able to keep up with this on a one-to-one capacity. And so when we were kind of discussing back and forth with Tony about how we can help the most people and the most businesses so that they can save their team members' jobs, we came up with an alternative. And that alternative is this, the Business Owner Stimulus Kit. So it's a 90-day teaching, training, coaching program, along with a series of tools and calculators that's going to help you not only maximize the stimulus program, but also put the financial tools in place to make your business position to thrive at the end of this 90-day period as we return back to normal when no other businesses are doing this. So what we're putting into this kit and this program is the tools, templates, and resources that you can use to get your business lean, create a budget, figure out how to pivot, develop new sources of revenue, and generate short-term cash now while you're waiting on that relief. And then use our payroll tax credit maximizer tool to help you calculate whether you should use the payroll tax credits or go after the loans. And then we have the calculators in place. Remember, I mentioned earlier, the banks are putting the onus on the business owner to calculate what they think they should be eligible for in these payroll loans. We've created templates and calculators that you'll be able to use so that you can navigate this process yourself. And then a financial forecasting roadmap so that now that, okay, we've got the funds, what are we going to do into the future so that our business, and this is something you should be doing anyways, winter or not, having a financial plan and a forecast to know where you're going is essential to running a healthy business. And then we've put together some industry-specific cash flow models so that we can unleash yourselves on knowing and teaching yourself and walk through the process of knowing where your cash is going to go over these next 3 to 12 months. And of course, we're going to be in the group, in the Facebook group, live, doing these weekly live trainings to walk you through how to use all these tools and equip you with the process. And I have an entire team of experts that have been literally studying this round the clock to figure out what the latest is on it. And we'll be in the group updating you on a regular, ongoing basis. And then a Facebook group, we're going to bring in experts, but also you'll have a community of like-minded business owners going through winter together and sharing what's worked for them, how they've pivoted and created new revenue models, how they've had success in getting access to this relief. And so if we were to help a business owner one-on-one with each of these items, it would cost over $21,000 to do that. But number one, we don't have the capacity to do that because every business owner out there needs help with this right now. And number two, a lot of businesses are struggling to come up with the cash. So we wanted to come up with a way that we could help as many businesses as possible. And that's what this is. And so we're doing that for $497 a month for 3 months. And so if this is something you're interested in, want help with, and would love to have me guide you along this entire process over the next 90 days, love it if you go to stimuluskit.com and get your toolkit, get access to the group, and then I'll be in there along with my team helping guide you all along the way.
And guys, I want to bring up for you is the purpose of this session was help you hopefully not get fearful by at least getting some more data. You can keep your same point of view. I'm not asking you to change any of your behaviors, just get out of the fear, help others do it. 2, think about the fact this opportunity that's right now economically, if you keep your head clear, there's great investment opportunities, and give you the book so you can tap on your own time of that. And 3, to remind you the kinds of things you got to look at to your business and give you what the lay of the land is here. And then I've gone, as I said earlier, I went to 3 different legal firms, could not get the results that I wanted, and the cost there for me was between $10,000 and $20,000. And I talked to Tyler. He helped a bunch of our clients already, but he's run out of capacity. I said, there's got to be a way where you could coach people in a small, intimate group, but still give them the attention they need to get their individual questions answered and go forward. And so he's offered to do this for 3 months at $495. So it's a ridiculous price. He did it for me. I'm taking no profit from this, obviously, whatsoever. I'm making this totally his piece. It's really designed for him to add so much value to you in getting you these loans and helping you get through and design the cash flow and so forth. But hopefully he's done enough for you that you'll decide to become his client long-term. That'll be the real benefit he'll get. but we just want to make sure you're educated, you have the answers. And so let's take real quick a few questions and answers. But before we do, just for 60 seconds, let me remind you when I said I talked about, Humpty Dumpty's and I were put together the same way. You got to know your numbers, call it tight. You got to be brainstorming and creating some skunk works. So here's just 3 examples or 4 real fast. I just saw this corn cakes company. This is a bakery up in San Francisco. As you can imagine, people are freaked out. California is one of the first states to do a shutdown. Their business is going to go under. And they said, you know what? People are going to still want to be delighted. They want a cake. So they create these cakes. They're smaller, like for 2 to 4 people, and have on the cover, wash your hands, don't touch your face. All these little quotes, and their business is going crazy. They're doing more business today than before the issue because they adapted. They started to think where people's heads are. Let's deliver directly to them. They're not going to come to us. Let's go to another one. Pizza delivery. My goodness. Pizza delivery is exploding because everyone's at home. They're wanting the food and they're wanting to make sure they get it quickly with a guarantee. So Papa John's is showing that they're adding 20,000 people. The revenues are growing 3% globally, 2.3% in 3 months for them, just entering 29. Pizza Hut is adding 30,000 positions, right? There's 1,000 new workers looking for people in the Chicago area stores and so forth for Domino's. So there are people that are doing well, but they're adapting. In this case, not adapting, they're just needing more people. Let's go to the next one. CVS, which many of you know, is hiring 50,000 full-time and part-time people right away. That's how much they need right now. And what they're doing, again, that they diversify, they said people are not all going to run back. They need their prescriptions. So now they're doing their own. They hire their own people, not an outside source, and providing 2-day service locally to the people that normally get them from their pharmacy. And they're watching a huge jump in who they're hiring and what they're growing. Instacart is looking to hire 300,000 people. So I want you to know there are businesses that are doing well. I think I had one more, this steak, This Dallas butcher, I was real impressed by this man. Here's a normal butcher. He just sells meats. No one's supposed to go inside his facility. March sales are projected to be up 50% more than normal. He took his 1,400 square foot shop where people were allowed to come in. He set up his parking lot, and he not only decided to deliver food, they drive up and they take out for the food, but now he hired a chef. So you can have cold steak, right, to go cook at home, or the meals there and to prepare these side dishes that people need. Now he's taking on 1,500 more square feet. He's doubling the size of his business in the middle of the coronavirus and positioned well to meet customers' needs going forward. So I just want you to think about this is really about getting creative. It's really about anticipating how to meet people's needs in a new way. If you're not filled with fear, you can start focusing on solutions. Let's do a couple of other Q&A about anything we've talked about, but especially about the loans or anything related to it. Let's have my moderator take over.